And here we are. Welcome, everybody, to the very special edition of the Hobby CNC with Dave show. This is the winners announcements, I guess you call them, from the 2023 Gatton CNC Christmas Challenge. This was our 8th challenge. So keeps getting better every year. We had um, 25 entries from 23 different people. And I got to tell you, none of this would be possible if it wasn't for our awesome sponsors. One of them, who's happens to be sitting right down here, Mr. Hamilton Dilbeck. So thank you, Hamilton, for being a sponsor. And we've got a bunch of others. Ryan, make sure I don't miss anybody. We've got Cody at Cadence Manufacturing Design doing a couple prizes, the 2-pack Genie bits, a compression and a down cut. He's doing 2 of those. Hamilton, as I mentioned, is doing 3 file packs. Stacy Gilbert over at G3 CNC is doing has donated a XYZ touch probe. Onefinity CNC, you all have heard of them. We have an X50 woodworker with a starter kit, and I jotted down what I was talking to Stone. The starter kit's going to include a touch probe, a dust boot, and a wireless joypad. So that one prize alone is nearly $2,700, according to Stone. We've got a Bob's CNC Quantum CNC. Bob, this is his second year being a sponsor. He gave away one of those last year for us. I have from Sane Smart Jinmitsu. I contacted them and they sent me a 3018 Prover V2 CNC machine. So I've got that here. They sent it to me like 2 months ago, right after I asked him. So it's been sitting out there in the garage, still in the box. So that's 3 CNCs out of that mess there. We've got a bunch of 2-pack filaments from the Overture Company. Ryan was played a major role in getting those on board. So I appreciate all the work that Ryan's done to help get sponsors for this challenge. Let's see what else we got. Rockler is donating a 2-pack of 2 hold down clamps. So basically, it's like 4 of their hold down clamps. Hugh Forge is doing a personal license on the Huge Forge software that they have. And last but not least, the company called Wham Bam is has donated 4 of those cloud personal printer Sentries, which Ryan explained to folks what that is.
It's like a fire suppression system that you can put in your printer, 3D printer or laser.
Anything that's likely to catch on fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's so cool.
Okay.
Yeah. The videos on them are pretty neat. Like when they set them on fire and stuff. Like it takes a direct flame to set them off.
Okay.
So it's not going to just go off randomly.
All right. So if you were keeping track as I was reading those off, and I've got a list here that I'm going to be actually, here's what I was reading right here. And I'll be showing this off and on throughout the show. But there's 18 prizes when we break it all down. So out of all the entries we got, the top 18 vote getters, and I say vote getters because the way we did this is, the 3 people you see over here on the left, myself and Ryan and Hamilton, we were the ones judging. So I want to just kind of briefly go over the rules so everybody's on the same page and knows it was all explained on the website, but just in case anybody didn't quite understand it, we've got 18 prizes. So I'm picking my favorite 18 videos and I'm listing them 1 through 18, and Ryan did the same, and then Hamilton did the same. So, for example, the first or the top vote getter, or whatever I thought was my number 1 video, that person is going to get 18 votes. Second place will get 17, third place 16, so on and so forth, all the way down to the 18th person will get 1 point for that selection. And then we're taking Ryan and Hamilton have sent me their list, and I have compiled it and added all the totals up. So basically, if you were to just knock it out of the park and your video was my favorite, it was Ryan's favorite, and it was Hamilton's favorite, that would be a total of 54 points you would get if you got 18 on all of them. So that's how that works. And then the other thing is, as we'll go through and I've got some still pictures. Thank you all very much for all of you who not only put out the video, but remembered to send me some still pictures, because those of you who didn't, I had to go grab some screenshots. So they may or may not be that great. Who knows? But we'll be going through all of those, looking at everybody's project. And then when we start announcing them, we'll start with who had the most points. And that person will pick off of this list of 18 prizes. And like I said, I'll be keeping this up here a lot tonight. And then once a prize is gone off that list, I'm going to take my little magic thing here and highlight it. And then that'll show that one's gone. So that's how that will work. So if anybody's got any questions about that, let me know now before we get too far into this. And I was, I don't know about you guys, but when I was watching the videos the other day and starting to compile my list, I got to thinking about something. And I don't know if you realize this, but I think we've got the perfect panel of judges. Because, I mean, you think about it.
It's the most handsome anyway.
You got an old fart. That would be me. Then you've got the middle-aged guy. That would be Ryan. And then we've got the youngster, or the young whippersnapper. That would be Hamilton. So, 3 different generations of stuff going on there. So I thought that was kind of cool the way that worked out as I was compiling my list, because I'm like, there's no way we're all going to like exactly the same thing. So it'll be a good mix, I think. So
I certainly have no idea who's won, so I'm really just as excited as everybody else to find out.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Ryan, I did my list earlier in the week, and then Ryan did his, and he sent it to me. And so I added his numbers in my little spreadsheet thing. And then Hamilton sent me his yesterday, and I put it in there. So
I only beat you by a day, Hamilton. So
okay, good.
But the cool thing is as I announce these, see, Ryan and Ham, they only know what they picked. They don't know who ended up being the total thing. So when you look at them, when I call out a name, if they look surprised, it's probably because they don't know anything else. So I have not shared that information with them. So anyway, let's see. I'm having to check my notes here, because as you all know, it's been a while since I've done one of these things. So I think we've covered anything. Have I missed anything, guys? Can you think of anything?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, we're going to get right into this. Let me remove this for a second. Let's see if I can remember how to do this, because I'm going to bring something else up on the screen. We're going to start taking a look at everybody's project here. And again, these are just some stills that either the person sent me, or if they forgot to send them to me, then I grabbed some screenshots off of their video, which is really tough trying to do that sometimes. But anyway, these are in really no particular order other than these are in the order that the people sent me their link to their video. So whatever order they're in, don't think, oh, that so and so want. No, this is just the way they happen to send me their entry. And the first one here is let's see. Now I got to get this back up here. Here we go. Okay, the first one. This was some coasters. Let me see if I can get this right. Resin inlay coasters from Rob Schuster / Sidewinder Drums is his channel name. And if you haven't watched the video, definitely go watch the video, and these will make a whole lot more sense, because last year in the challenge, he did like a serving tray. I was going to say dessert tray, but you could put anything on it, I guess. So these kind of go along with that and match, because I think the serving tray had gnomes and stuff on it too last year. But anyway, great project. Rob always does a great job with the video and explaining things. And this was, like I said, all that's not paint. That's all resin stuff, and it's double-sided. Like he's got the gnome on one side and then Merry Christmas on the other side. And he made a set of 6 of them, I think. Yep. Yeah. So that is
they turned out so nice.
Rob Schuster's. Okay, let me move to the next video we got was from Greg Wright. And these I had to grab screenshots. I didn't get any still photos with this, but this is, I got 2 screenshots I grabbed here, because this is showing with the LEDs lights off. This is a little shadow box he made. I believe this was CNC cut, if I remember correctly. And then it was that like a bunch of layers, and he hand painted it and then put some LED lights on it. So here is with the LED lights off, and then here's with the stars lit up with the light that turned on the LED lights.
Yeah, it turned out really good.
Yeah, really nice.
Real good depth.
Really nice. All righty. Let me get the next one up here. This is from, I think this is from a new challenge person.
Mm-hmm.
This is from, I have to look at my list to get the names right. Justin, let's see, Justin, I hope I don't butcher your last name. Satkowski, I think is how you say it. But this is another great video. This is a Christmas tree. And again, this is a resin project. So all of that is poured resin. And you can't really tell it, I don't think. But if you watch the video, he's got, if you flip it around, there's a spot where he puts like a battery box and some LEDs. So the Christmas lights light up. Okay. He says close enough on the name. Okay. I just call you Justin. How about that?
Yeah. He's got the name that's been butchered way worse.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just go with Justin then. But yeah, that was a really cool project, and I believe this was Justin's first time to enter the challenge. Like I said, this is our 8th one, and I don't remember. I think this is his first one. So
yeah, it turned out really good. There's some really good projects with resin in it this year.
Yeah. They're cool. Like I said, I've done 2 projects and they make such a mess. I don't want to do them anymore because that stuff gets staticky and it sticks to everything on your machine. So, but that's just me. Let's see who was next here. Okay, the next video that I got was this one right here. This is from our old buddy Paul Corliss at Paul's Messy Workshop, and he did a Christmas minion. And I'm looking at my notes here. I think he started out trying to do this on a diode laser, I think, and I think he had some trouble. So then he switched and cut it with his Onefinity, as I
And then I
recall.
think he had more problems there too, and I think he ended up with the diode, if I'm remembering right.
Okay, did he? Okay, I
He was having a Ryan kind of project.
oh, okay. Well, we all know how those go.
Yeah, at least he finished it.
Yeah, but it's really nice. I mean, he's got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 different colors there. So turned out really nice in the end, regardless of whether it was the CNC router or the laser. But good job there, Paul. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have.
And has it right that his name is Bob. That's the name of that minion. I know this because I play Minion Rush on my phone.
Oh, okay. Okay, this next entry is by last year's top vote getter. So he won last year. He walked away with a Quantum CNC from Bob CNC last year. But this is Mr. Matt Haas from Awesome Wood Things. And he did, in fact, he cut this project with the Bob CNC that he won last year. So good job there, Matt.
It's got magnets in it too.
Yeah,
I like magnets.
It's got magnets. It's 2-sided. There's I think you can see the magnets there. And he has it where it sticks up to that electrical box outside so that anybody passing either way on the street can see it. And it looks like he's jumping up, waving at you or something. There's the other side. So that was pretty cool. I like that one.
Bumble.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Let's see. Who did we have next here? Okay. This is from John Thompson. And you look at this, you'd really have to watch the video, but there is a lot going on right there with this one.
So much.
So much. There's some, as you look at the serving tray, there's some laser engraving going on, and woodwork, CNC work going on. There's some 3D printing going on, lots of painting going on.
If you're confused right now, you should go and watch the video, because like I had to watch the video like 3 times to fully like grasp. And like the more I watched, the more I was like, wow, this is incredible. So great.
Yeah. And even the little handwritten Dear Santa note was pretty cool. So
yeah.
The whole thing was just really, really cool. And those cookies, I swear they look real to me.
That's what was so confusing to me, because I kept on looking at it and being like, what's the project? And then I kept on being like, it's all the project. Like, and they're all separate projects. It's like a massive project all in one. It's so well done.
Yeah. A Coca-Cola bottle, and then a glass of milk, and carrots for the reindeer, and cookies for Santa, and the note. It's just really, really cool idea. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Really like that.
Yeah, it turned out really good. Keith, is the bumble cut from PVC? No, it was plywood, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I believe it was. Okay, the next entry I got was from our old buddy Clyde Labonte up there at let's see, what is he calling himself now? Crafted by Clyde, I think. But he did a nativity scene, and this is a picture. I think this might have been a screen grab I got off of the video. I can't remember. But this is out, I guess, in his front yard. In the video, he shows him putting it up and everything. So that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, he showed it to his dentist, and his dentist wanted one. Mid-project. There you go.
All right. And
materials.
Okay, then we have this was a pretty cool project. I like this one. This was and again, you really need to watch these videos. If you haven't watched them, there's a playlist on my YouTube channel that has them all listed in the same order that we're going right now. But this was by Edgewood Customs, Daryl Labatt from Ontario, Canada. And this is a laser cut holiday recipe book. And it's really cool. It's got, I think, leather as the book binding there, and then laser engraved and stuff. Just a really cool idea for a holiday gift, I think.
Yeah, it turned out really nice.
I thought that was really slick, and it's different. I haven't seen something like that. So good job there, Daryl.
He did with CNC, he said. That's right. Yep.
Okay, let's see. Who is this? Okay. Oh, yeah. This is, I got a bunch of pictures here. This is from D.E. Hammer, or how do you say it? D. Hammer. Anyway, it's Paul, my old buddy Paul Hammerquist.
The other Paul.
Yeah, the other Paul. But he sent several pictures, and this was a lot of painting, a lot of parts. There's a shot of it he sent with it all set up on display there, which looks really cool.
Yeah, he used the Pixel CNC program, so it's actually a 3D relief cut on for everything.
Yeah. Like I said, these pictures probably don't do it justice. When you watch the video to see how it was actually made, that's when you think, wow, that was a lot of work involved in that. But he did a great job. Well done, Paul.
Very well done.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Next, we had Mike Haichu, who has entered several Christmas challenges before. And he did this Christmas time clock. I believe all that was 3D printed, if I remember.
Except for the base. And then the cabin is wood filament 3D printed.
Yeah. So very nice.
Yeah, it turned out good.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Good job, Mike.
I really liked how everybody this year, there was a lot of mixing of media.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can tell our group of people, they like all the stuff. It's if they have laser, they're using that. They're using 3D printers. They're using CNCs. Mixing it all together. I think that's like what the modern shop is.
Yep. All right. Now this was a little candy dish. Again, this one is by crafted by Clyde Labonte. He was one of two people that put in 2 entries. It's a little Santa candy tray done on his Gatton CNC, I might add.
Gatton.
That's one good way to score some points with old Dave, Mm-hmm. But yeah, good job, Clyde. Let's see where are we at here. Okay, now this fella, he did 2 of them too. I'm going to show one at a time here. This first one, he said in the video he didn't put a name on here because these were gifts, and he didn't want the person to find out the gift. So he just did kind of a generic one called Farm Dog, I guess. And these are really cool. I made a couple of these with my laser last year and posted pictures on Facebook, and then I ended up having to make probably 15 or 20 of them for friends because I want one for my dog, and but I made one for old Jack and Rocky. But those are pretty cool. I like those.
Yeah, those snowflakes are really delicate, dude.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful with those, getting them out of the skeleton. Let's see. And that, like I said, that was his first entry, and then he did another one. which is this this little shadow box thing. And this was, let me look at my notes. Okay, it was lasered and painted. Yeah, and it's a bunch of different layers too, as you can tell. So good job on that. Michael Graber is who that is. So great Graber Works is what the YouTube channel is.
I'm such a big fan of laser cut and like CNC cut shadow boxes. They always look so cool to me.
Mm-hmm.
This is very well done.
Yep. All righty, let's see here. This one was really cool. I really like this one.
Oh, hold on. Oh.
This is a classic right here. Now, this one was done by
it's a major award.
Christopher Metter. And it's just over the top with the coolness factor for me, because just one look at that and you think of exactly the story. You'll put your eye out, kid, and the whole spiel.
My favorite part from the video was where he was like in a bigger work environment where there were other people in there. It was quite obviously like a shop that was multiple people in it, and he was just sitting there like sanding a leg. That's great.
Yeah, but that turned out really nice. I like that. I really like that. So good job, Christopher.
Yeah, it turned out really good.
Let's see.
Before you move on, Dave, Nathaniel Ackerman had just a comment that all snowflakes are delicate.
Yeah, now that you mention it. Okay, this next one was from Harry Ragland. It is a 3D printed angel, and I believe this is a tree topper, something you can put on top of the tree. I believe there's next to a bottle of wine or something for scale. But man, look at the what am I trying to say? Right here where the head is. Look at the it's really smooth.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really nice gold filament.
Yeah. So good job, Harry. Well done. All right. Let's see. How we doing on time? I gotta have to.
We're doing good.
Get the lead out here. We got a lot of ground to cover here. Okay, this one was one of my favorites too. This guy here, Kenneth. And I'm not sure how to say his last name, so I'll just call him Kenneth. But this is just cool. This is like, let me go through the pictures here. There you can see the Grinch. It's kind of like the Whoville theme thing going on. And then there's the clock tower, and then there he's showing you the size of it. But what really gets me about this one, and I'm going to date myself talking about this, but see how he's got these two little T lights down here, and they provide enough heat to make that spin. And the reason I like this so well is I'm old enough to remember, and I'm sure probably some of you old farts out there in the chat might remember this. But back when I was a kid, we always got a real tree, and I was in Indiana, so it's always, snowy and cold. So you got to run the heat, which dries out the water you put in the tree, and you got this old brittle tree with needles falling off. But we had, back in the day, those big lights. It wasn't none of these little candy LED things. It's a kind of, when you go to screw one in or something, it'd burn you. And we had ornaments that had these little things I don't know what you call them, a little fan blade thing on the ornament, and you would always hang those above one of those lights because those things would sit there and spin. Now, what made me think of that is when I saw this, I'm thinking, man, back in the day, it's a wonder that we didn't burn our house down every year.
Oh, yeah.
Because those things got hot. Like I said, we always had a real tree. The dog would drink the water out of the thing or just from running the heat, and it would evaporate. So you always had to make sure there was water in the Christmas tree stand. But
I was talking about the bubble lights. I remember those too.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I've seen the bubble lights, but I just remembered the ones where the Christmas tree lights you put on the tree were those.
Yeah, the big old
suckers. Not as big as what people would hang on the outside of their house. Of course, nobody uses them anymore either. But they were the type, like I said, you go to swap, because when you put them lights on the tree, you go, there's too many red ones in a cluster over here. So you go to undo one and you burn the heck out of your hand trying to get the light moved. But anyway, really great job on this one, Kenneth. Made me smile when I saw this one because it made me think of the good old days back when you risk burning your house down over here.
Back when you burned yourself for Christmas.
Yeah, I still got the scars.
I remember that Christmas.
All righty. Good job, Kenneth.
Paul says that he's too young to remember that stuff.
Paul.
You're not supposed to start off the year.
They hadn't invented Christmas yet back when he was.
Paul goes, "Hey, what's this new stuff?" It's dirt, Paul. It's dirt.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now, this one is by
Gloria Child.
Dwayne Aldrich. I think that was his YouTube channel name as well. Yeah. And this is I put down in my notes that it's a laser engraved pie. I'm not really sure what you got, but he was using like some kind of sugar.
Yeah, he was lasering sugar cane to make cookies, like sugar cookies out of it. Really.
Okay. All right.
That was pretty wild. Interesting way to go about it. I was really surprised that it worked the way that it did.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, of course, you can tell that
Julia Child.
You remember the year that Rob Schuster made some cookies? Mm-hmm. Because he made I think he made like a rolling thing that put Christmas thing. Well, see, Rob sent me some of those. So, Dwayne should know that you want to score some points, I'd have to really do some quality control on this and see how good it is. So, but anyway, yeah. All right. Good job, Dwayne. And obviously something very unique, very different. So good job.
Hey, while you're at it there, Mr. JR nailed you here.
Oh, man. Thank you, JR. You are the man, buddy. Let's see. Good to see you, Dave.
There you go.
Check out Hamilton's new venture, Google. All right. I will do that.
Yeah. So don't just Google CNC with me. I made a major mishap. Don't Google CNC with me. Just put in cncwithme.com. I promise your experience on Google will be a lot better and more family friendly.
Oh, it's one of those, huh?
Yeah, it's one of those. I didn't really know. So just cncwithme.com.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be a fun evening.
Yeah. Okay, so this entry right here is from Carlo and Rebecca Avergas. I hope I'm saying their last name right. But they did
it's a Mesa solar stove.
And I've got, let's see, they sent these pictures. So it says fire pit rules, and then it says tell stories, make memories. So they laser engraved this on a rotary, I think, in their, I don't remember exactly what laser. I think it's a thunder laser, I believe is what they have. I'm not sure. Okay.
Turned out great.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I have one of those, so that's pretty cool that you can laser those. So maybe I'll do mine at some point. I guess I need to buy a rotary for that.
Okay, now this was a really cool project too. This was from Scott Johnson, who is in Alaska, and he did this 3D CNC and painted moose ornaments, and he does a good job explaining how he does all this, and it's really pretty cool.
It's huge too.
It's well, I think, in fact, that looks like an Avid CNC gantry there, but you can see he's got it propped up on that, so it's good size.
It's very big, and in the video you can see there's a version that for one reason or another was unpainted, and then the painted one next to it. So the painting itself is just like a lot of talent in it, but super awesome. Yeah. I should definitely go watch the video.
Yeah. It's very good project. Well done, Scott. All right, we got a few more here. Let's see this one.
She says, "Dude, I have a CNC short at 5.5 million views." That's awesome. You just put more of those up.
Okay. This one is from Al Kearns, AK Woodshop. And it is a CNC. Again, this, just about all of these, if you haven't seen the video, you need to remember to go back and watch these, because this one is really cool, because a still picture doesn't do this one justice, because it's a kinetic, what do you call it?
Kinetic sculpture.
Kinetic snowman sculpture. So it's got the just cool spinny things going around there. Let's see, I've got more than one picture, but like I say, a still picture, there's a little motor that he's got that turns those, they're on gears. But a still picture just doesn't. Oh, he's using it looks like some rubber bands for
oh, there we go.
The belts.
You didn't see that part in the video, I don't think.
Yeah,
so that's pretty cool to see how that was put together.
Yeah. But anyway, it's really cool to see it moving. Like I said, a still picture, you look at it and go, that's cool, but you don't really get the full effect until you see the video. So make sure you go check out that video. So well done on that one.
For sure. Very well done.
And let's see, we're starting to wind them up here, I think. This one, I've just got the one picture. This is from Sean Dyke. He goes by Klondike, is his YouTube channel. And this is a laser cut train. And the train isn't laser cut, but the
bases and the trees.
The bases and all that. And he sells those, I believe, to model train people.
Yeah.
And if you don't know anything about model trains, that's a whole nother wild rabbit hole to get into.
Yeah, it's a world.
I mean, I've seen videos where guys literally have their full basement and it's nothing but miles and miles of this train track. Now, I believe, Sean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is a in-scale train track that runs around the tree. And by the way, folks, if you watch the video, Sean, the project is this whole display. He did the tree,
ornaments,
the ornaments, the base, the Merry Christmas thing, all the painting, all that. This whole display is the project. So very well done, Sean.
Yeah, it turned out really good.
And I always liked watching here, especially here recently in the last week or two, watching, let's see, what is the name of that live stream I watch? Oh, yeah, Making It Up As We Go.
Oh.
With Ryan here, because Sean is on his panel, and in the background you see that train, And actually, he's got 2 trains, as you can see there in that picture, and one's going one way and one's going the other. So they 2 trains running around that thing. Just a pretty awesome display, I think. Reminds me of something you'd see when, again, I'm flashing back to my old memories when we would go downtown Indianapolis and walk around and see the big storefronts back in the day, you know, the Sears and the LS Airs and all that. And they would have these kind of displays set up, you know, in the front windows of their stores. That's where you could go down there and not get killed. No, I wouldn't try to do that at Indianapolis or Atlanta or any place, really. But anyway, well done, Sean. Great job there.
I didn't even notice until I was watching the video that he had an egg bot do the ornaments too and stuff like that. That was
okay. Okay, now this was an interesting entry. And again, I had to get a screenshot, so I apologize for the pixelation on this because I'm trying to blow it up. But this was done, the YouTube channel is Teague White, but it was his daughter, Emma, 13 years old. And she ran this, let's see.
On her Tour diode.
Yeah, it was a diode, a low-powered diode laser, and then did this nativity scene. And it turned out pretty good. I know she was talking about there was some mistakes and they did some
like backwards stuff, but it turned out great.
It's still,
that was my favorite part, was that the wise men are praying to the donkey. That was the best. I was like, that's awesome. I love that.
So great.
It was a happy mistake. You know,
well, we don't really know what happened back then. You know,
we weren't there.
Yeah, we weren't there. Right. Okay. So great job on that, Emma.
Yeah, she did a great job. I love that one.
And good job, Teague, on getting your daughter out there and getting her involved in.
But shame on you for not letting her use the Onefinity. Come on now.
Shame.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Next year.
Okay, this project, actually, it's I guess you could call it a couple of projects, but it's all in one thing here. This is from Earl Walker. These are CNC cut candy cane and a Christmas tree door toppers. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Same here.
But you can see how there's a 90-degree thing and see how they go on top of the door.
Very cool.
And there's the Christmas tree one. I think there's there's a close up of the Christmas tree one. But that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I said, I was unaware. I didn't know that was a thing.
Evidently, it's a pretty popular thing to do. I'd been learning a little bit about them.
Okay. All right. So well
lovely
done.
bathroom.
Well done, Earl. Yeah, give you a little cheer as you're heading to the can. All right, let's go. We got 2 more, I think, to show here, and then we'll get down to the good stuff here. Okay, this is Troy Pritchard. Did this pretty cool. Now he's got his thumb, and I had to do a screenshot. Troy forgot to send me pictures, but there's his thumb for scale. So this is a Silent Night. There's a 3D carving there. The top of this is a big ornament ball. So you got that, and then you got the little cap thing on there. And then there's also something on the back side, 180 degrees from this, which I don't think I got a picture of. But anyway, there's that. He's got it sitting on a base. There, you see it's hinged and it opens up. So you've got little baby Jesus there inside. Now, if I can, you should be able to see my little mouse right down here where it looks dark, right under here. If you'll notice in this next picture, it lights up. So he's got the star lit up there, and then this lights up under there.
I think he did that with a 2x12.
Yeah, I think he took some box store 2x12s and Troy said it's a 10-inch ball.
It's insanely cool.
This is a picture. Let me see if I can blow it up a little bit. It'll get a little pixelated, but there it is where he turned the light off and you can get a shot of it there. But really a cool project. And I know that had to take a lot of time.
Complicated.
To do. Yeah.
So complicated.
Yeah.
Nuts.
All sorts of two-sided carving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Double-sided carvings and all that kind of stuff. So very well done,
good, Troy.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that people see like in a store and they're like, oh, that's nice. But like the people who know how to make it are sitting there like, what?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Great job.
Okay. And then finally, this is, I think this person is also new to the challenge. Maybe not, but I just don't recognize the name. It's Stephen Kaveski, I'm going to say. Hope I didn't butcher your name too bad, but this is Star Candy dishes with lids. And you see he's made several of them. And I believe that he told me that this was one of those Vectric projects that, what's her name? Becky, little Becky girl from Vectric, I think did. I think that's what he said. So anyway, that very well done.
Made a whole lot of them too. Look great.
Yeah. And they look beautiful.
Yeah,
they look really good. All righty. So good job there, Stephen.
Earl has a nice comment here. Realize that you have to size them to people's door in their house. You need to know the distance between the door and the ceiling. That was the only doorway it would fit in his house. This one went to the pooper.
Oh, okay.
Love it.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All righty. Okay, so we have now gone through and seen all of the still photos of the projects. So now let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? We have, let me post up, let's see, do I need that anymore? Yeah. I guess I'll.
Everybody did such an awesome job.
Seriously.
Okay, I'm going to put the list of prizes back up there so everybody that's out there in the chat can be looking and yeah, it's showing all of them. Can be doing some thinking here because we're about to announce the totals. And of course, we start at the top and go down the other way. We let the ones with the most points pick what they want. To me, that just seems like the smart way to do it. Because not everybody, like we could figure out what's the most expensive thing on here and go, okay, that's going to be the top price, but it might be the person that gets the most points. Maybe they don't want that. So like to do it this way, let people pick what they want. And then as they pick it, it'll be crossed off or highlighted. And we'll just go down from there. So everybody will get to pick with the exception of really number 18, because they get whatever's left from the other 17, what they didn't pick. So, all right. So if we are ready, is there any questions or comments over there that I need to look at before we get?
I don't think so. Everybody's just talking about how awesome the projects all were.
Okay. All right. All right. So let me pull up my scorecard here. Finishing with the top number of points. And I want to point out, remember earlier in the show, I said that if you're number one, you would get 18 points. So if you just, like in the Olympics, you got a 10 on everything and you just, you had a total of 54 points that you could get. Our number one vote getter with a total of 52 out of 54 points is Kenneth. And again, I don't know how you say his last name. Is J-A-C. Is it Jacquin?
Yep.
Okay, Kenneth Jacquin.
Congratulations,
So
Kenneth.
congratulations, Kenneth. I saw him in the chat earlier.
Yeah, he's been out there.
Is my camera froze? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you great. You're just frozen.
Yeah, you just look like a grumpy old man.
Yeah.
Got my angry resting face.
Mm-hmm.
Let me, while Kenneth's looking that over to decide which thing he wants, let me restart my camera. Okay.
Nope.
Same old Dave.
Same old angry
Frozen
resting,
Dave.
angry resting face. Dave.
And Kenneth has chimed in. He's going Onefinity. Good for you, Kenneth. I can't wait to make with that thing.
All right.
He's been making his projects for the last couple of years with his diode laser, and I'm really excited to see him getting a CNC to play with now.
Okay. Well, we are, as I said, I'm going to take the X50 Woodworker, and we're going to highlight that one. So that one is gone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Kenneth. Very well deserved, I think. Like I said, that was an amazing project.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, I liked how he took like screenshots from the movie and was messing with it. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, in second place, our second top vote getter, or however you say it, was Mr. John Thompson. He had the Santa serving tray, Oreo cookie, oatmeal cookie stuff. Did an awesome job on that. So I think John is out there in the chat. I hope so.
He was out there.
We'll give him a minute because I know YouTube usually runs 30 seconds or so behind. So, John, look over the list and decide. Okay, John has spoken. He wants the Bob CNC.
Oh, wow. Congratulations,
all right,
John.
So that's a great prize. Like I said, Matt Haas got one of those last year. So we're going to cross off the Bob CNC Quantum right
You're
there.
going to love that thing together.
And highlight that. Oh, yeah. They're lots of
Such
fun.
an enjoyable thing.
Make sure you have one of those little things that's got looks like a pin that sticks in your pocket, but it pulls out. It's a telescoping magnet.
Yeah.
You will need one of those. Buy one of those now so that you have it. If you don't already have one, get one of those before you get the Bob CNC thing in the mail. It's a must-have. Okay. Y'all can still hear me, right? I see somebody saying, "Where in the world is Dave?" Let me tell you what I'll do. I'm going to leave the studio and then come right back, see if it fixes, because I don't know what's.
Uh-oh. That was so brave. I would have never done that in the middle of a live stream. That is.
I'm logged in as Dave too. On this thing.
Well, good for y'all. I would have.
It won't actually end it.
Hey, there I am.
Hey, there he is.
Okay.
Wow.
But you need to see me anyway. As long as you could hear me, all you need to do is hear the names. That's the main.
Oh, we'd rather see you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What are we up to? Number 3.
Yes, sir.
Number 3 is. I was going to say something, but I better not say that. Number 3 is Troy Pritchard.
Nice, Troy.
So with the
congratulations
with the big ornament. So
yeah, that thing was awesome. Great job.
Look those prices over, Troy. I know
it's not up right now. The prize list.
Oh yeah, because
he bounced out.
My bad.
Oh, Mary says, "Welcome back."
Okay.
Nice to see you out there, Mary. There we go. Let's see here. What's Troy going to say?
Well, I know he's out there. I saw him earlier. So
yeah, no, he's out there.
I'm really hoping that everybody that entered is out there watching. Like I said, I sent everybody an email reminding them that not only that they need to be here to pick their thing, because if they're not here, we will skip over them, and you may not end up with what you could have had if you were watching live. So, all right, Troy, where you at, buddy?
Maybe he froze. I know he's been out there because
I think. Look at me, I'm already froze again.
Oh yeah, you are frozen.
I'm not going to worry about fixing it though.
No,
as long as you can hear me.
Yeah, your voice is loud and clear.
Yeah, you got a smoldering look on your face this time.
Okay. Well, at least I wasn't picking my nose or something.
Oh,
yeah. Hey,
Troy.
All right, so the 3 CNCs are now gone. Troy's going to take the.
Congratulations, Troy.
And I'll be sending that to you, Troy, because I have that out there in my. Oh, and let me mention too that it's like I said, they sent it to me 2 months ago, but it also comes with a 3-month free subscription for Carveco Maker.
Oh, nice.
I don't know anything about Carveco Maker, so I don't know whether that's anything to get excited about or not, but it is there. So I will send you that, Troy, and also send you the email, because all I did was when they sent me the email to start the free trial, I just put it in my box over there and saved it, because I'll send it to you now.
Carveco Maker also just added rotary, so there's that.
Oh wow.
Okay, cool. All right, let's see. We're up to number 4. Let's see. Man. Okay, this number 4 is Christopher Metter, the leg guy.
Nice.
The leg guy.
Yeah.
That's how people know him.
He's got a major award.
So
I love
congratulations, Christopher. He's out of Arizona, looks like. So we'll see what he selects off the list.
There's this traveling ice show. It's called Ice, and they do these huge rooms where they carve everything out of ice. And last year they did A Christmas Story, and so I have pictures of it and stuff like that. But like they have the leg lamp carved out of ice, and everybody's standing around and looking at it. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, Christopher has spoken. Yeah. He will take a set of Jenny bits.
Nice.
So you get a compression and a down cut, a 2-pack Jenny bits. So I'm going to mark one of those off.
Very good.
Wait a minute. What? Okay, there it is. Okay, so that's one of those is gone. Still one of those available. Next, we have in 5th place.
Congratulations, Christopher.
We have the train guy, Sean Dyke, also known as Klondike.
Great.
He had
train shrine.
Train around the Christmas tree display.
It's beautiful.
So, Sean.
Cody. Dave looks like the most interesting man in the world. Sponsor the show.
Well, I guess I could do this. And that way, that's probably better to look at than the other. I don't know what the deal is with the camera. The red light's still on, but it's
mine does that too. It's been a driver issue for when I share my screen specifically in StreamYard. It freezes my camera. So I had to update my graphics card drivers in order to make that go away. But it was a very recent thing that happened with StreamYard.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm not going to worry about it as long as you can hear me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll fix it after we get done putting the list on there. So.
Okay. Oh, Sean's going for the XYZ Touch Probe.
All righty. Good choice. Good choice.
Congratulations, Sean. That was an awesome project, buddy. You did a good job.
I like that. Okay. So, what are we up to now? 6. The top 6 vote getter was Aqua Vate Woodworks. That's Justin.
Or Justin.
Now, I'm not even going to try to say your last name. I'm just going to call you Justin. You know who you are.
Congratulations.
So Justin did the resin inlay Christmas tree board. I thought that was really cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, it turned out really good.
Great video too.
Yeah. So we'll wait on Justin to make his selection.
Very cool. Yeah, I like how it lit up and all that. I haven't tried any of the resin stuff, and the two-sided resin just frightens me. Like you mess up one time with one drilling operation, you're done. So.
But his video did a pretty good job. Like if you are like confused about the resin stuff and how it works, like it's a very short video, but very clearly states like how to do it. So if it is something you're interested in, I would definitely go and watch that.
Okay, Justin says, awesome. Genie bits, please. Hopefully I don't crash them into my clamps. It'll probably cut right through them suckers. All right, so let me mark off the other 2-pack of Genie bits.
I can't remember who it was. Somebody did their video. I specifically was noting their clamps, and they had metal clamps, and I was just like, oh, my heart jumped a little bit.
Get those out of there.
Clamps, I'm just like, oh, big killers.
Okay, number 7. This was the 3D CNC and painted moose ornament by Scott Thompson.
Nice.
Job.
Great job, Scott.
Yeah, the painting on that. He had to do that project twice.
Well, Scott has anybody seen Scott in the chat? Is that a name anybody seen?
I don't know if I've seen Scott.
Because he's in Alaska. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Going to be a big time difference, I think.
It's also cold there.
It is.
I don't know if he's oh, there he is. Yeah, he's there. Okay, Scott, if you would look at what's left of the highlighted items or what's gone, and everything else is still available.
Confirmed cold.
So cold.
We'll give Scott
I guess like the first one, I think he dropped it or something, and like the top of the ornament part broke off, so he had to like redo it and paint it again.
Okay, so Scott is going to take one of the file packs from Mr. Hamilton here.
So each of these file packs is the complete CNC-lator file pack. So if you go to my website, you can see like, and scroll all the way down to the bottom, it's like the complete collection. So it's not only CNC files, but there's also like 50 states laser shadow box files and stuff too. So just throwing that out there to let y'all know. But yeah, I just sent the zip file over to Dave, so I'm sure he can email that to you.
Dude, that's awesome.
Okay, sweet. All right.
Man.
Okay.
I thought that was just supposed to be like a bottle opener file pack, Hamilton.
It was, and then you split it up into 3, and then I felt bad, and I was like, well, whenever somebody picks it, I'll just let them know.
That's awesome, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. Where are we at? Okay, we're up to number 8. Number 8 is Rob Schuster / Sidewinder Drums. He had the resin inlay coasters that matches his serving tray that he did last year. So congrats, Rob.
Congratulations. They were beautiful.
I'm wondering what he's going to make next year. Like, what kind of gnome thing do you need after you got the serving tray, you got
the goblet
coasters
to sit on the coaster?
What goes on with what goes next?
With his little CNC drum thing, he totally is going to do a goblet.
Okay, Rob is going to do the clamps from Rockler.
Nice.
Awesome. So
very cool. Good job, Rob.
Rob. So we'll mark that as gone. Congratulations, Rob. Next, we have Al Kearns, the CNC Kinetic Snowman Sculpture.
Yeah, that turned out really cool.
And like I said, those pictures I showed don't really do it justice at all. You really need to see it moving, which is kind of the way it is with anything that, this moving thing. You need to
see it move.
Yeah, you need to be able to see it move. Okay, so we're waiting.
I don't know if I've seen him out in the chat tonight, but
I thought I saw him earlier. Give him a minute, because it takes sometimes YouTube can be about 30 seconds or so behind.
Yeah. Very awesome. Yeah, it was a cool snowman.
Okay, there he is. There you
go.
AK Woodshop. He's going to take one of the Hamilton file packs.
Nice.
Very good. So let me mark off another one. And I'm assuming you heard what Hamilton was saying just a little while ago. That it's a complete pack with a whole bunch of cool stuff. So I'll mark another one of those off. And let's see, we're up to number 10.
Congratulations on that. That was a cool snowman.
Yeah, very cool. Number 10 is the Hammer, Mr. Paul Hammerquist. With that awesome CNC cut painted light snowman. So well done, young Paul.
Paul was telling me that he did his Christmas challenge video before he did any of his family's presents. I was like, you got your priorities straight.
As you should. You should. Okay, he's here. So look over the list, Paul, and let us know what you would like.
Oh, he took the other file pack. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, you missed it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Now, I'm still showing one left, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I knew he was going to do this, because I bet we'll see a video with some kind of fire stuff going on.
Sweet.
He's going to go with one of the Wham Bams. Very cool. All right, let me cross one of those off here. All righty. Congratulations, young Paul. Next, we have, let's see, number 11. We have Mr. Greg Wright. He had the CNC cut painted nativity shadow box with lights.
Yeah.
That was the second video I got. So it was one we showed a long time ago, way back at the beginning of the thing. So I'm pretty sure I saw him out there, I think.
Yeah,
I hope so.
So many awesome projects this year.
It was really really a tough job trying to pick. So I really appreciate you, Ryan, and Hamilton for helping me do this, because I know it's no easy job.
There's Greg.
There's Greg. Oops. All right, he'll do the final file pack we got. So
nice.
Let me mark that last one off here.
Very good.
Okay. Now, number 12 is Stephen Koveski. Again, I hope I didn't butcher your name too bad. And I hope he is out there.
With his
been on a roll. We've had 11 people so far, and everybody's been here to pick. I don't want to have to skip over somebody, but we got to keep it rolling. So
And this was the star boxes, the trays with the lids,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Those are great.
Yep.
Yeah. I want to know how many he did all together because it looked like there was a ton of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll give him a minute to chime in here. I'm trying to scroll up to see if I saw him. I don't know if some of these older comments drop off or not. They might.
There he is.
You find him?
Yep. He's going with the wham bam.
All right.
With the cloud.
I want to see review videos on those. This is how it worked. My house didn't burn down. Okay. So we got another wham bam crossed off the list. Thank you, Stephen, and congratulations. Okay, number 13, lucky 13, is little Emma White.
Nice.
With the laser cut nativity scene.
Well deserved.
I hope
she did such a good job on that.
I thought so. Yeah, I hope they're watching.
Yeah, she's been out in the chat. I saw her earlier.
Okay.
I also saw that her auteur died.
Oh,
very sad to see.
It died. Just the diode quit, or what?
She didn't go into detail. I just saw that the auteur had died.
Oh, what a shame.
It did a good project for one of its last projects.
Yeah.
Ended well.
Oh.
Okay. There's Teague.
Well, it's Hugh Forge.
Or Emma, whichever one is chiming in here. They will get the Hugh Forge personal license. So we'll cross that off.
Gonna do some cool stuff with that program. It's so much fun to play with.
Yeah, Ryan has been doing some cool stuff with that. The what was it you did? The Vanna White thing? That was off the chain, buddy.
Yeah. It's sitting right here. There you go. Vanna White from the 80s.
Yeah, that's
interesting.
Hold on, let me make you big there for a second. Hold that up. That's some of the Hugh Forge stuff right there.
Yeah. Make all kinds of cool stuff with it.
Awesome. Okay, so let's see. Did I mark that off? Yeah, okay. So the Hugh Forge is gone. Now we're up to number 14. And that would be Old Paul from Paul's Messy Workshop.
Yeah, Paul's Messy Workshop, not Old Paul.
Well, on Ryan's show, he has two Pauls, so it's Young Paul and Old Paul.
I know. I'm just kidding. His messy workshop.
So, what say you, Old Paul?
Love it.
Oh, before we keep moving on, Emma, send me an email at rballarddesigns.com rballarddesigns@hotmail.com. So I can give you the license number for the Hugh Forge because I have that.
Yeah. Al says Paul's not old. And I know he's old because he told me the other day he quit buying green bananas. Okay, Paul.
I haven't heard that one. That's funny.
Paul is taking the Cloud Century from Wham Bam. Awesome.
Nice.
And Paul knows I'm just kidding about the old thing.
Yeah. But Al said he might have gone to bed.
Well, to be real honest, I'd probably be in bed now if it wasn't for this show. Okay, so we got 3 of the Wham Bams gone. We still got one of those left, and we've got the all 3 of the Overture 3D printing things. So that's what we've got That's what we've got left. All right, let's see who's after Paul. We have Mr. Matt Haas from Awesome Wood Things. He did the CNC cut and painted Abominable Snowman thing. So
and I just want to keep on highlighting the magnetic portion of it. I know that's so silly, but like when I saw it, I was like, what a great idea. Just to throw some magnets in there and slap it on something. So great.
Matt's, he's a pretty sharp dude. He makes some cool stuff. All right. Matt says.
Matt's getting some filament.
He's going for some filament. There you go.
Nice.
So let me cross one of those off. Okay. Excellent. Next is Edgewood Customs, Daryl LeBlatt from Ontario, Canada. He did the laser cut holiday recipe book. That thing was awesome.
Yeah, it turned out great. Good.
You know,
that's like an heirloom thing.
Yeah, that would be something.
Was it laser cut or was it CNC cut?
CNC.
Huh. Was it? Okay, well, why am I saying? Maybe I got it wrote down wrong.
Either way, it's beautiful. It's great.
Well, I thought, wasn't that laser engraved on the front of it?
I think it
was CNC carved, but I could be wrong.
Okay. All right. Well, either way, it's still it was still cool for sure.
Mm-hmm. It's just an excuse, Matt.
So I think he was out there, wasn't he? I hope everybody's out there. I'm pretty sure the next two are. So if Daryl's out there, then that means everybody's out there watching. There he is.
Yes,
there he is.
Okay,
yeah,
so
CNC, yep.
Okay, so filament. He wants the filament. Excellent. So let me highlight another one of those.
Nice.
Okay, so now we're down to the final pick, because it's either the filament or one of those wham bam clouds. Yeah, I started to say something else that usually follows wham bam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. In 17th is Dwayne Aldridge with the laser engraved pie, or whatever you call that thing. It was the pie thing.
The sugar.
The cooking sugar with the laser beams.
Y'all should go watch the video for when he does like a full blown snowflake in a little tub of sugar. Great stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild how that worked. I mean,
it's like melted and not like just all tar black and burnt. Like it was great.
Sweet. Dwayne's going for filament.
Okay. So there it is. Dwayne will take the last filament. So let me highlight that one, which means that our last, or 18th place, I should say, Mr. Mike Haichu with the 3D printed log cabin clock.
Nice.
He will get the final wham bam cloud thing.
Very cool. Congratulations.
Let me highlight that. So, and I have screwed up because I was going to take the time to write down on my list over here what everybody got, but I'll just go back and watch the video.
I was just thinking that as you're doing that, I was like, oh no, none of us wrote that down.
Yeah. Nope. It's a good thing about video though. You can always go back and watch it. And I can remember most things.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, one or two of them, maybe. But anyway, all right. So now that we're all done with that, let me get rid of the shared screen, and maybe I can get my stupid camera to.
Yeah, it was so difficult putting a list together for that. I know I've been touting it for months saying you guys got to bring it this year. You got to bring it, and man, it got brought in. Everybody did such a good job on their projects this year.
Seriously, yeah, that's very cool. Thank you everybody for submitting and taking the time to like actually sit down and do it. A lot of those projects I know it took a very, very long time. So awesome job.
Yeah.
Okay, camera should work fine now that I'm not screen sharing. I bet you
look like Dave.
Let me hold real still so you can tell the difference. All right. Well, that pretty much does it for another year of Gatton CNC Christmas Challenge. Thank you all very much for first. Let's thank the sponsors, man. Without all these awesome prizes, I mean, for crying out loud, 3 CNCs. Can you believe it?
Yeah, could have been 4 if somebody would have put a Gatton CNC out there, but I mean, we can't have everything.
Nope.
I'm froze again. See.
Nah.
All right. Well,
it's an excuse. Oh, I'm frozen. I can't give away a CNC machine.
Okay. So big thanks to the sponsors. Thank you guys, Ryan and Hamilton, for helping me judge this thing, especially you, Ryan, because you really pushed this thing on the what's the name of that other podcast thing? Making it up as we go. Yeah, that's the one. So, and by the way, everybody that's watching here, if you haven't been watching Ryan's, which by the way, we're broadcasting over here on his channel as well. So, but if you haven't been watching him, he's been doing his Making It Up as We Go podcast on Saturdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, just like old Dave used to do. And he's doing a great job over there, kind of getting the ball rolling. And he's got some cool stuff coming up because I know some things y'all might not know. So I know he's got some really cool stuff coming up over there. So go check him out. And again, thanks to everybody that took the time to get out in their shop. Some cases, when it's cold, and I know how it is, I hate working out in the shop when it's cold, but thanks for getting out there, putting together a video, and entering this challenge. Like I said, we had 25 entries from 23 different people, and that's actually the most we've ever had. I think we had 22 last year, and so we topped that. But thank you all for that. Ryan's trying to.
Yeah, he's trying.
You can't do it. Okay, let's play the blink thing. Go.
Well, it's just so everybody knows. There's currently 327 days until the 2024 Gatton Christmas Challenge starts. So
get started.
Yeah,
I'll let it go for a month or so. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was so awesome. I'm so glad everybody participated in all that, and it was a lot of work for a lot of people. So thank you so much.
Yeah. It was really an awesome year for the challenge. Yeah. Great projects too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just I like people that think outside the box and come up with something that's Christmas themed, but still just different than anybody else has thought of. That's really cool. So,
yeah, there was some really great stuff.
And you can see, Ryan's already talking about the one for next year, but you can see, folks, you got to bring your A game. You can't be, can't be no simple little something. It's got to be. You got to be thinking and, get outside the box and really bring your A game. So
Emma's already getting her ready. It better be a big giant praying donkey. I want the praying donkey, Emma.
Every year it's just slightly bigger.
It'd be awesome.
Very good.
I just want to put a nativity scene out in my yard now, and everybody's just going to pray to the donkey.
Some people do.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess since I'm froze, I'll go ahead and sign off here. And anybody, there's a few folks, I think, I know one in particular, if you want to join any little after show BS, I'll send you a link. Let me know. I'll send it to you on Facebook. And I guess that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, I'm a little rusty. I haven't done any live stream in, I think, since May. So it's been a minute, and I still remembered to push most of the right buttons, although my camera's not cooperating. Other than that, it's been going okay. So anyway, we'll go ahead and sign off. And thank you all. And I hope everybody had happy Thanksgiving too. Or Thanksgiving. Well, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year.
Yeah, you missed a lot of holidays there, Dave. So
yeah.
Just wrap them all up.
Yeah.
Arbor Day.
Yeah. All right. Well, if there's Ham, you want to plug your the stuff you got going on? You might as well. Come on, go ahead and plug something off before we get out of here.
Well, if anybody wants to, go ahead and check out cncwithme.com. Hopefully later in a few months, if you Google CNC with me, mine will pop up. But right now, it's not that. So, yeah. If you watch my YouTube channel and everything, it's going to pair quite nicely. It's a whole thing. I've been working on it, and right now is the month to join because it's like Founders Month and everything. So the file packs that I gave away during this challenge are like free with your membership when you join. So if you're interested in what those files are, you can check those out at cncalater.com. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just very thankful that Dave has allowed me on here tonight. And massively thankful that almost like a year and a half ago was like the first time that we did one of these lives together. So it's crazy how much can change in a year and a half and growth, and just very, very thankful and glad that I know old Dave and Ryan here, and happy to hang out and happy that everybody did all these entries and everything. It was a ton of fun.
All righty. Yeah, it was a bunch of fun, and good seeing you again. Good seeing you.
Of course. Yeah.
All righty. Well, we're going to go ahead and get out of here then, and everybody have a good night. And I'm starting to say we'll see you next week, but probably not. You'll see Ryan next week.
He's right there.
Making it up as we go. Go subscribe. Like the video.
Okay, everybody. Good night.
Good night, people.
Night.